Alright guys, welcome back to Seeking 87. As a quick disclaimer, we got my older brother here, right? And if we hear some fucking laughing in the background, you know what the fuck is up. This motherfucker is like 12 beers deep, so you know. We're gonna fucking roll with it, so let's get this shit.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Seeking 87, and we are fucking back. I just want to start off by saying that the first 5 episodes were fucking fantastic on the support. Ain't that right, Isaac?
Fuck yeah.
Dude, we got fucking over 100 plus like views on all of them. We got a good couple, 4 likes, dude. 1 comment, dude. It was fucking outstanding.
Yeah, that comment, I'm gonna go ahead and name drop motherfucking Nicholas. That was a nice comment, and I would love to, like, you know, debate that kind of shit with you.
Yeah, we have a couple people that I want to get onto the podcast, so I'm trying to figure out a way. Well, some of them are actually in town, so I'm trying to get them to come over, but also I'm trying to find out a way to get people that are out of town, trying to get them onto the podcast as well. But if you guys are interested, try to download Discord, and then we'll try to work from there. But other than that, dude, we would fucking love to have you on because I love the different minds and shit, dude.
We're open for debate. So, yeah, like, that's good. You don't have to agree with us, or, you know, even if you just find it interesting and you want to debate or talk, or just talk about it and you want to come on, just go ahead and let us know.
Yeah, one of my battle buddies from fucking, from Basic, he was like, dude, I keep trying to call him back, but he wants to be on here and he wants to talk about the teacher thing or the relationship thing that we were talking about.
Oh yeah,
because he's
that's just juicy talk.
He's fucking good, dude. He's wise old man, but he's only 25. I mean, he's wise.
But he's been through some shit.
No, yeah, he's fucking wise though. He's like, dude, he got me through the whole situation with my ex and stuff, dude. While I was over at Fort Linwood, dude.
Respect.
Yeah, so he helped me out a lot. But yeah, so we're definitely going to try to get you guys on, dude, one at a time though. But dude, I can't wait to see what you guys have to say about certain topics and stuff. We're definitely going to surprise you with the topics too. But other than that, we'll definitely like have you guys talk and stuff. So fucking excited for that. Anything else? How are you doing, Isaac? We haven't talked in a while. So how you doing, buddy?
Well, my dog's going to die.
Oh my God. Yeah,
that's very blunt.
I'm sorry,
yeah,
Isaac.
True.
God damn.
I mean, he lived a good life though. You know, we got him in 2004, so he's like 15.
Yeah,
that's a pretty good, you know.
Dude, I'm sorry, buddy.
Yeah,
I really am, man. I had a dog like that, dude. He was 17. He lived to be a fucking old ass dog, but dude, he was my favorite dog. I guess his name was Momo.
Momo?
Moe.
Moe.
Yeah, dude. He wasn't a big dog, but he was a fat black dog, and it was fucking, dude. He was a fucking great dog, dude. Yeah. I fucking miss him every day. I love you, Momo. I love you, dude. What was your dog's name?
Spike. Well, I mean,
Spike?
He's still alive.
Oh my God.
But
sorry. What was? Oh, whoops.
What was his name?
No, but
his name's Spike. He's a Rottweiler German Shepherd mix.
Oh yeah, Dios.
We also got Diego up in here.
Yeah, we got Diego and Isaac's brother in the background. They're just chilling right now, and they'll come in whenever they want.
Yeah.
He will. He's shaking his head, but
shaking his head as he drinks his 20th beer.
He's gonna drink, and then he's gonna start coming into our conversation. But what we got for you today is we're finally gonna start talking about what we wanted to talk about. This whole reason for the podcast,
for starting this.
The first 5 episodes are pretty much our kind of like our introduction, our body, as you will, like what we like, what we dislike, and kind of like what we think on certain topics, so you guys have a gist of what our minds are like.
Yeah, and based off, like, we did like a variety of topics, and based off those topics and how we talk about them, how we feel, you could probably piece together like how we are as a person.
Yeah.
So that was just kind of more to subtly describe.
Yeah. So the reason why we want to talk about this certain topic, because a lot of people need to be educated on this. A lot of people need to know about this. And also, I think it's freaking awesome to see other people's mindset on this stuff, because especially if you listen to it and talk about it, the reason why we all, like, a huge reason why we started it was because the Joe Rogan and Alex Jones podcast, because their podcasts, like, dude, shout out to those fucking guys, because, dude, they know exactly what the fuck they're talking about, because that shit blew my mind when I watched it for the first time, dude.
Alex Jones is my fucking spirit animal.
Dude, he's on another level. He lived through everything, dude. Like,
the experience, and and first and second hand evidence he has.
Exactly. Like, oh my god. But so conspiracy theory. So we have a list of top, or we don't really have a list, but we'll go off the first, and then we'll start talking. Hopefully that'll lead on to different things. But we have a couple of things that we want to talk about, and the first thing is secret groups controlling the world. We're talking about globalists, the Freemasons, Illuminati, more of that shit. Do you believe, Isaac? Do you believe that the elitists, the globalists, the Freemasons, the Illuminati, do you think that they're out there, and do you think they rule the world? Do you think they control the world?
I do believe there's different, there's various secret societies, and I believe they try to. I don't think they control the world necessarily, but I think they influence heavily what goes on.
That's a
through the
great
government.
word, actually. Influence. A lot of people say control,
and because control means 100% of everything.
Because I feel like the influence part is more about the media, though. Because
big time.
The media is everything. Like we said in our previous episodes, like media is everything. Like people use media for all sorts of news outlets and conversations and how to reach the people. So if you influence the media and like news and all that, dude, that's definitely where you can get a lot of the controlling of the world.
Yeah, and what made media so powerful is, just think about it. Let's say newspapers and these networks were never established. How would you know what's going on in like other places?
Exactly.
Like we're in California, we wouldn't know shit about what's going on in Texas unless if somebody sent us a letter or whatever. But
yeah, dude, exactly.
Even then, there's no like recordings, there's no anything.
Yeah.
So media is very powerful because everybody resorts to it just to be more informed of what's going on around the world.
Oh yeah, dude. But okay, so this is why I believe secret societies exist. So I was watching. On one of the episodes, I talked about the documentary Unacknowledgeable and about the alien sightings. And in the documentary, they briefly discuss on how these secret societies are paying for what they're doing. And the government's income has no knowledge of what happens to the 25% of their income. Out of the 25% of their income, they have no idea where is it going or what is it being used for. Like they don't know where it's going. And so the one thing that does pop in my head is that secret societies are using it, and especially for all these other shit, like they're like the fucking patents,
black projects or whatever they call them.
Yeah, black projects and like their patents and shit, dude. Mm-hmm. Like I was reading up on the patents and stuff. The government has 5,412 patents that are classified as special patents or classified patents that they've either bought from other people or they've actually
killing them and stealing it.
Exactly, dude. They're like they bought one from this guy that controlled a car fully of just made it control of water.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
that was in the documentary.
Yeah, and they had oh my god, yeah. So they have patents and stuff. The VR system was patented, like. The one that we talked about in episode, I think it was 1 or 2.
One of those fucking episodes.
Yeah, it was episode 1 that we talked about the VR system in 1960 or 1950.
Oh yeah.
And it was patented in 1950, bro. Like people have no idea like how much power the government has right now and the influence, not control but influence. Because if they controlled us, that gives our rights are pretty much get taken away because the government does not control us, but. The scariest thing that I got out of that documentary about secret societies and stuff, that the president and the Congress have no idea that's going on. Like when they finally realized it was around this time, I think, because I would say like John F. Kennedy started to know, like when he had the secret societies speech and all that.
Yeah, there was like that video of his speech of how he was against secret societies and that America should be open. And I think he was, bringing it out to the public because, like in that documentary, like countless different presidents were not informed of some of the government's projects. Yeah. The fucking president of the United States.
I know. Oh my God. The two biggest powers for the United States, the executive branch and the judicial branch. Like is it the judicial with Congress in it? Right. Yeah. Brother.
Judiciary.
It's either of those two, but anyway, one with Congress, they're the two biggest parts of our government, and they have no idea that's happening, dude. They have no idea.
That's fucking crazy.
They're like, they should know, like,
Yeah.
how, okay, if they don't know,
Even if they want to hide it from us,
even the highest military ranking officers don't even know what the fuck's going on.
like attorney generals don't know.
Are you
what the
fucking
hell's
kidding me?
happening.
Like the people that like that we have trust in, like all these people that we have trust in,
People
and
that
we-
were elected by the people.
and it just sounds like these business people that have no idea what the fuck they're doing, and they're evil pieces of shit trying to control our fucking world with just, oh my god, with all these patents and money, dude. It just makes me realize that, like, dude, money is everything compared, like, to this shit. Like, if we just took their money away, I think we'd finally understand where they're
Oh
coming
yeah,
from.
here we fucking go.
Dude, money is
When
about
government
everything.
was established, when these secret societies were established, they needed a form of mass control. And I've told you, it's fucking money.
Dude,
What's on the back of a $1 bill? The Illuminati.
Exactly, like, dude, they have so much influence in our life.
Yeah.
I'm pretty. It's everywhere.
Yeah. 'Cause
Money.
Without money, you don't have a place to sleep. You're not able to buy food and drink, and
I was watching this thing in political science class the other day, and it talked about how media, what the government wants is that they want a public, or a general public, which is not able to think for themselves, and they want them to be dumbed down. So like they basically want us to go back to like when people were stupid, they couldn't like read or write, and like they just couldn't really talk for themselves. They just had to be like a little bit like younger than their actual age.
yeah,
And
they wanted everybody to be
yeah,
represented
so
by
like, because if you think about it, like the way people are right now with social media and stuff, dude, they don't realize what's actually happening. Like our media is getting so much like influence and stuff. Like Twitter is banning like Republican political leaders and stuff, and they're saying, oh yeah, sorry, our systems are down for you, or like,
or they
we're
violated
Yeah,
guidelines.
like, dude, like, are you kidding me? Like, it's so much influence with the media. Like, it controls our lives, and people don't realize that, dude. This has a huge impact in the way we see things and stuff. And so if they just give us that general what we want to see, then that they already have the upper hand, like, on a lot of what they want, dude.
Yeah, and like that whole trial with Mark Zuckerberg and the CEO of Facebook, and how he admitted, he's like, yeah, I favored like Democratic.
Oh, dude, Facebook, Twitter,
People,
Google, they
yeah.
all do that shit, dude.
But with that, the other problem with social media is people didn't look at that and say, holy shit, these social media owners are, leaning one way instead of being neutral. They took him as a meme. They're like, oh, he's acting like a robot. Oh, he's acting like an alien. Oh, Mark Zuckerberg's not human.
Yeah.
So they turned into a fucking joke as opposed to actually being like, holy shit. And
Which
opening
goes
their
back,
eyes.
which goes back to the fucking acknowledgeable documentary. Like, what they want is they want us to plant these like images in our brains are about like aliens. Like, oh, this is just a stupid joke. Like, if someone talks about aliens and shit, like they're just fucking insane, stupid, and like just make fun of them because they have no idea what they're talking about. But what they want, the government wants, is that they want us to have that idea of like, oh, they're retarded and all this stuff. Like, they're stupid. They don't know what the fuck
the
they're
best
talking about.
place to hide the truth is in plain sight. Some shit
Exactly,
like that.
dude. Like, and then they have all these scientists, like they have these top level scientists, like PhDs in fucking astrophysics and like engineering and all this shit, and they have them go on live television and just make fun of it and like plow it to the fucking ground. And they have like fake alien suits go on television and they make fun of it and stuff. And so it's basically like you said, they hide it in plain sight. So these fucking secret groups will fucking do all this shit.
They'll they'll debunk shit, even if it's the truth. Yeah, like you said, they'll just break it down, even though it's what's right.
It's
And people buy it.
The scariest thing is that
People buy it. That's the scariest shit.
well,
I think that's the scariest thing.
I mean that is fucking scary. But I'm saying the scariest thing is that how many fucking billionaires do you know? Like how many?
All the ones on the Forbes
give me
list?
10. Give me 10 billionaires. or
Elon Musk,
trillionaires.
Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, Jeff Bezos. I don't know if Carlos Slim is still on the list. That's 5.
No, I'm not okay. So you only know 5, and those people are really really well known.
Trump.
I mean,
Two
my
billion.
point is that there's like more than fucking
More
10
than we know, yeah.
more than we know, and we don't know their names. And dude, they have billions upon billions of dollars. And if money is everything to these secret societies and stuff, and like, dude, like they have all the money they can do, they can put so much fucking damage just by having their money around.
Yeah,
Dude,
money is power.
Dude, it's just crazy, dude. Oh my God, it's fucking insane.
And going back to that influencing shit, you know, people could be influenced to look at something as a joke, but people could be influenced to look away, which and that same thing within itself, you know, if you look at it and you're like, that's a joke, and you turn your attention elsewhere, then that the possible truth just gets left behind.
I know. Oh my gosh, dude, it's just, dude, it was just a waiting game, dude. The thing is that in the documentary they said that we should be 100 years ahead of our time right now. So technologically, we should be 100 years ahead. So like these laptops, these phones, these fucking TVs, our whole way of life should be completely different. Like
the technology we have now are fucking sticks and stones
compared to what we have.
Yeah.
Like just the patents, dude. Like we don't know what the fuck they are. 5,000 patents, and we have no idea what the hell they are. We probably have a couple of ideas. Like we know that they made the VR system back then. We know that the water car is one of the patents they stole, or not stole, they took, or they bought. But other than that, dude, that's only 2. And they have the UFOs. They have all these other shit that they've been trying to build up. And it's just like, it seemed to happen all within the 1900s.
Yeah.
Like all that shit happened. Like it seemed like it started when media really started to pick up, like radio, and then it went to television, then television
post World War I.
Yeah. Like it seemed to start right then when people started to get influenced by media. That's because media, it spreads fast, and once it starts to get to a full like global scale, then people start to get onto it and stuff. So I mean, dude, it just happened like in 1920s and stuff when media, and I know the time frame because I just learned it today in political science. Like, dude, it started in 1920 and then 1930, and it just went up from there. And then
World War I ended what, 1919?
Yeah, and in 2000 is when it really kicked in, because then that's when like internet and then social media and all that shit. Like, dude, it's fucking insane what the type of like power the secret societies have and globalists and stuff.
Do you think the media really kicked off after World War I because now time was focused away from war and people were able to focus on advancements? Or like, do you think, in a nutshell, do you think war is bullshit? Like, do you think these nations, I don't know how to explain. I can't really explain it. Okay, I mean, there's Operation Northwoods, but I mean like way before that.
Say it again. Sorry, I was scrolling down.
Like, do you think wars are bullshit? Okay, like
wars?
We'll look BC or technically
before Christ.
Well, technically that's AD, because
that's after Christ.
Yeah, in the Bible, you know, there's some passages that say to kill for Christ, or you know, in different religions, there's like kill for Allah or kill for whatever.
Yeah.
But and like, you know, if you know the 10 Commandments, and one of them's like, you know, a mortal sin is to kill, do not kill.
Yeah.
So why would a biblical scripture be preaching to kill? So what I'm saying is, do you think wars were started through fabricated and false like pretenses?
Yeah, dude. I mean, I feel like war was okay. So there's always I'm trying to put this in a way that makes, because I have it in my head, but when it comes out, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
normally.
like I have it, I just don't know how to say it.
So, like what you're saying, Northwoods, that's what I'm talking about. Like,
but like way before, you know?
So like religions wanted their religion to stand on top.
Yeah.
And so what they wanted was they wanted to destroy other religions, so they wanted to have battle so they can get rid of them.
Oh, okay. Well,
that's what I'm saying.
Well, think about it. If supposed, you know, original followers of Christ do not kill, you follow the commandments. I was telling my mom this because, like I said in, I think, episode 0, you're made by the God or you're made by the devil.
Yeah.
What if somebody who was created by the devil got their hands on the Bible, falsified some of the stuff, and then, you know, because
that's what I was telling.
Because where the fuck is the original Bible?
I know.
Who has the original?
I was telling my dad that you're telling me that the Bible has stayed the same, or
there's been no changes,
or like dude, it just doesn't make sense. How many different people have, like the Romans? The Romans had they hated Christ. Like they didn't like the way it was.
Yeah,
and they
had crucified him.
And the power they had back then, they were definitely had the power to change the Bible and change what it was written on it, and completely get rid of the Old Testament, all that shit. And so it makes no sense to say that is how it. I mean, there's different ways to read the Bible, and there's different texts in each different Bible. So each Bible is not the same. And like, but which one is the right one? Which one is the actual original text? And I don't even think we come close to the original text, because it's just been so long, dude. I just don't. I mean,
like the original one could have been in Hebrew, or it could have been in hieroglyphics, right?
I mean, obviously, because back then they didn't talk the way me and you talk nowadays.
But like when you're transcribing it, or you're decoding it, or translating it, you're telling me they didn't fuck up or add something?
Yeah, I don't get it, dude. And me and my dad talk about it all the time, because like I'm pretty. I mean, I wouldn't say
you're pretty.
I am fucking pretty. Jesus. No, I would say that I know the Bible a little bit, but in the Bible, it does say a couple, because when you go to church, okay, and I don't know how I'm talking about this. It just came up in my head, and I thought it was kind of interesting. When you go to church, you never like question what the pastor says.
Yeah, because I don't know about for Christianity, but like with Catholicism, you're told do not question God, do not question like God's people. Like, don't question it. That's bad.
Yeah, but it's funny, because when you question, you get a better understanding. But if you
you can question without like bad intent.
But also you can question to find the truth. Yeah. And so what I think is that they put that in the Bible to not find the truth, and maybe that the Bible is not really what you think it is.
Yeah.
But the thing is that the Bible talks about how you need to be kind and all this stuff, but it talks about violence, and it talks about how Christ is the only thing that should be like preyed upon and stuff. And it also, what I find is really weird, is that it says that females cannot like talk within the church, or they can't be basically females, like in the text of the Bible, pretty much the Bible says females, you pretty much sit down, shut up, and you don't really talk. Like,
really?
Yeah, that's like nowadays terms. That's pretty much what it says. Like, my dad wrote it or read it to me, and it made like it just. The thing is that the Bible was made.
A woman was made to accompany man.
Yeah, because like back then, women were like that. Women were like not trying to be.
You don't want to be sexist,
but like that, I'm just saying like what it was said and like how it was said. But I'm saying back then when they wrote the Bible,
you're just describing the culture. Then
and so my dad was explaining to me like it's weird, because the Bible says all these weird things, and you just can't really put your mind around what it was like back then when they wrote it. So it's like different viewpoints of like different ages and stuff.
Yeah, and different people who make new copies. Like they could throw in their own ideals.
Exactly. So I mean, like, it's just like, dude, I really just want to be like into God and stuff. But like after what we talk about and like what we question and how my dad talks to me about it, and he's like, I love my parents, because like they let me question the church. They let me question the pastor and what he talks about and stuff. And it just makes things so much easier, because it just like opens my mind a whole lot more. And I'm just like, I question it, and it just doesn't sound right to me. And I just personally, it doesn't. And maybe it's probably because I'm just not in the right spot or like right church or something. But like when my pastor talks and like when they all talk, it just doesn't sound like right. It just sounds too perfect. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? How people sound fake, but they're like, they try to sound way more perfect than they actually are.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I get that kind of like vibe from being at church sometimes. And that's why I just have that weird feeling like this just doesn't make sense to me. Like, people are not like this. And I feel like it's just not how it's supposed to be. Maybe it's just me, but I don't know. I don't see people being these perfect humans that never make mistakes, but like, they constantly strive to be like the greatest, and I don't know. It's weird. Like I don't see it like that, and it's just I don't know. It's weird. It's me. I don't know. I don't know, dude.
Well, the way I look at it is, I think my ideals kind of line up with Garrett Russell, vocalist of Silent Planet.
Oh, okay.
He says that religion, people. I don't know how. I don't know exactly how he said it, but a lot of teachings of Christianity and Christ have been corrupted. So people are preaching what's in the Bible, even though it's not what Jesus Christ said, or even though it's not directly what God, said through Moses. Like, it's the same thing. Like, people can add shit. So going back to that, kill for Christ, the Crusaders.
Yeah.
But, back then, do not kill, don't be violent. If your enemy fucking kills you, it's fine. You'll go to heaven, right? You'll go to God's kingdom.
Yeah.
So why are all of a sudden people killing for religion? It's like the fucking Megadeth song. He says killing for religion, something I don't understand. And it's like...
It's because, like, they try to promote kindness and, like... But they kill, like...
Well, no, like... Do you get what I'm saying?
No, yeah, I understand what you're saying. Like, it just doesn't make... I completely understand. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Yeah. Like, why? I
think religion doesn't necessarily... It doesn't preach perfection because, supposedly God,
Did we talk about religion in episode 0?
No.
Oh, we didn't.
We didn't.
Oh my God, we haven't even talked about this then.
I kind of want to keep talking about this shit. Is very interesting.
No, yeah, we can definitely go on out of this shit later. But so this is my viewpoint on religion and how it became a thing and why it's a thing now.
Mm-hmm.
So back then, people were people now are like sheep. And so the government needed to find a way to keep all these sheep in one row and keeping them on a path to where they don't have to worry about them questioning government and questioning what they're doing and having the right mindset and being smart and all this shit. So what they wanted was they needed a platform to keep everyone at the same level and keep them to believe in something that is not just government and keeping them on the right path so they don't question anything. So they came up with religions, and they came up with these certain religions so people can like be kind and be good and be respectful.
So you're saying religion is just an installment of a system for control?
Yeah, dude. I feel like that's what draws all back to secret societies.
Hell, devil, you're gonna burn forever.
It comes all the way back to secret societies. The secret society brought all this in, so people have so they just don't question. So they just listen to what they're told and they do it, and they just be nice people, and they just don't go against authority.
Yeah. And
when you have people going against authority and questioning government, then that's when people start getting smarter and they start understanding what actually is going on. And I feel like that's kind of what's happening today. Like, media is a like more because, well, I mean, I get this kind of sense that religion nowadays is not really the cool thing anymore. Like, it's not really cool to be like really like into Jesus and stuff. Like, I don't know, I just get that vibe from a lot of people. Like, when people,
a lot of people would deem themselves like atheists now more than ever.
No, yeah, I feel like more people are atheists now than the history of fucking America, because like, dude, or like history of fucking humans in general, because it's just like people, I think just science and like backing up history and like all this stuff that we have like access to now, like people actually know. And so like they just kind of like are like, man, did that really happen? Like, is that even possible? And so that, dude, going back to the whole like religion thing, that's why they made it. Like, that's why they wanted people to stay the way they are. They wanted people to have like a general belief, so they don't have to like be bored and like question, like learn and stuff. So they have something to look forward to at the end of the week, Sunday, when they go to church.
Yeah, it's like I've told you. I said that the forms of mass control or attempt at control is currency, money, and religion. And I said the other one was like family or something. Because think about it. Why do we have to have sex? Like, why does sexual intercourse need to take place to have kids? Why don't we just lay eggs?
I never even thought about it like that.
No, I mean, well, okay. Here's where I'm gonna go with this. This kind of fucked my mom up when I asked her. She's like, I don't know. And I said, doesn't that open the door to temptation? Doesn't that leave the devil opening the door? Like, oh, go have all this sex, and then people are like, yeah, like drugs, money, sex. That kind of people are like, oh, that's what's bad, whatever.
Yeah.
So think about this. if
Trying to wrap
God
my head around it.
if God created humans, right?
Yeah.
Why would he open the if sex is a sin, why would he open the possibility for sin? Maybe humans,
shit,
all humans were created by the devil. Now
Yeah.
let's just roll with this for a second.
No, I'm rolling, dude.
So let's say the devil created humans. It makes perfect sense because, like I said in episode 0, you don't have to do shit for evil to find you. We're born on this earth.
Oh,
Earth is hell.
Yeah, so
Nobody's been to the core of the fucking earth. Oh, there's magma there. How the fuck do you know? Did you go there? No. It's just really hot.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you know what else is really hot? Hell.
yeah, dude. Oh my god.
It's just something like kind of
yeah,
to
it's
think
just
about.
yeah, no, yeah. I was gonna say something. Let me think. Say exactly what you said
How nobody's ever been to the core of the earth. They say, oh, it's magma. It's hot.
before that.
How the earth is the devil's planet.
Before
humans
that.
are devil's creation.
Before that.
Why do we need to have sex to have children to reproduce?
No, sins.
Why don't we just lay eggs?
God, so yeah, that's my thing. That's my thing. What? So in the Bible it says not to use God's name in vain, and it says all this stuff like don't use alcohol, don't consume stuff that controls your body, and it said adultery and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like, so why? Like, why add that in the first place? Like you said, like,
Why add the rules, or why are we born with the
why are we
possibility to do that?
Why are we born able to go to hell?
Able to sin? Here's my mom's
That's what I'm
reasoning
saying.
is
Why-
because. Excuse me.
Like,
That's
shouldn't
Buffalo Wild Wings.
everyone just go to like heaven? Like, what's the point? Like, we all want to be good people.
Yeah, and my mom says because life is a simulation. She doesn't say it's a simulation. I do.
No,
She says it's a trial to go to heaven. So if you give in to that, you go to hell.
So
And if
she
you follow the
agrees
rules,
with
you
you
go to
basically.
heaven.
She agrees with you that this is hell, but your only way to go to heaven is to follow.
Well, she didn't agree it was hell. She was like, well, no, there's good people here. And I'm like, I call my mom, Ma. I was like, Ma, no matter how you slice it, every living thing on this planet will die. This planet will die.
Yeah.
So who wins? The devil and death. His right hand man, death.
Oh my god.
But if we're all born from a creator, why would people created by God be put on earth?
God damn.
The elitist ones.
That, pretty much, dude. Dude, that's just
I like, you know, before that I was going with something way more fucking important. Something about, oh yeah, why do we need to reproduce? And then it's like you're just opening the doorway to sin. I guess it's kind of the same shit of what you said. Like, why are we able to sin?
yeah, like it's just
Why are we even able to go to
it's
hell?
just- I think
Because people were created.
just people are just made to be messed up. Like it just makes our simulation thing so much like it just makes more sense that if this is all a simulation, this is all just to see where God came from, or like
Oh, does God know where God came from?
Yeah,
Alex
or-
Jones quote.
yeah. Can you hand me another one of those?
What flavor?
I don't know. Just grab me one. I'm about to finish it right here. Thanks, pal. But I'm gonna make it. Hold on. I'll make this right here. But oh, hell yeah, knock that out, Diego. But so I mean, we can go on to the next one, or you still have stuff to talk about on this topic.
Oh, I still have shit to say.
Oh yeah, fucking keep going because I need some more.
All right, so it's like the band Thyar's Murder. They have a song called Holy War, and it says something about like sons and like fathers and sons. Let me just fucking
No, yeah, pull that
up the
shit up, dude.
lyrics.
Yeah, if you guys really want to, dude, I've been listening to Silent Planet now, and his just the whole like, I think you just need to listen to what he says. I feel like his music is more. He's trying to bring a message out, and he's more focused on bringing the actual message out instead of bringing the music out.
Yeah, Garrett Russell from Silent Planet is one of the most well-spoken, intelligent people I've seen in videos.
It's so funny because like so it's so weird because we always like put ourselves, or we always look at stuff in one viewpoint. So when we look at it in one viewpoint and we don't like it, then we just move on. And so with the Silent Planet, when we first saw Silent Planet, I was like, they're all right, dude. I don't really like that poem-y crap. Like, I don't really like it. But when you start to realize like what he actually is saying, and that he's not trying to really promote his music, but he's trying to promote what his message is.
Yeah, he's more concerned with conveying a message.
Yeah, so like his messages are more like educating us on what's actually happening and what he wants to see happen and what he wants to change. He talks about PTSD and how military personnel are always we bring our children into these wars and we bring them back and they're just fucked up and we just treat them like shit. And he talks about how what we did to the Indians and that we fucked them up and we put our houses over their graves and
like a native blood. When
you told me
that stick out to me the most. One of them is, "You built your father's home over my mother's grave."
Yeah, that one hit me, dude. Because it's so fucking true. Do we fuck what we did to the Indians, bro?
The Native Americans.
Or the Native Americans, bro.
And the other one is, "We were dressed in potential, now we're draped in sorrow." Think of all the potential that the Native Americans had.
Yeah.
The doctors, the advancements they could have made.
Yeah.
Fucking gone.
Do you know what I think about? What do you think is the most wealthiest place on planet Earth, or the wealthiest places on the planet Earth?
Like money wise, or like freedom?
No,
or culture,
intelligence, or like
the smartest people.
No, okay. I gotta try to word this to our point.
Because the wealthiest,
actually, no,
like fucking Dubai or some shit.
No, yeah, just wealthiest. Just think of that, and I'll tell you what I'm actually thinking. So, what do you think is the wealthiest places on planet Earth right now?
In terms of money?
Or not money, but think of like ideas and inventions and cultures and things that could have been
like historically rich places.
Think of like what could have happened.
I would say it's a pretty good battle between America and Germany.
What if I said like graveyards and like tombs and stuff
of like dead people?
Yeah.
Like, where do I think the most people died?
No. Okay. Listen to this here.
Like, when I hear graveyards, where do I think of?
No. Okay. So, the most wealthiest places on the planet are graveyards, and let me tell you why. Because I know it's kind of weird if you think about it. Every single person that's died had an idea or wanted to do something,
right,
and had an opportunity, but probably never took it, or took it but failed and never tried again. And imagine if they tried and kept on doing it and always moved on and always tried to be the best they could be and bring out their ideas. Imagine what kind of ideas those people could have brought to the world.
Yeah.
Like cancer or new technology. One of those people could have actually could have started a new secret society and killed the extra secret society and brought all this shit. Like graveyards have so many ideas, so many like inventions and stuff that could change the world, and they were just never either brought to us, or they were, but they have already brought it in, it's already gone.
Or you could look at it vice versa. What if those people killed the people that made the inventions we have now?
Wait, what?
I said you could look at it in a negative sense and say, what if those people who died lived and they killed the people who made the inventions we have now?
That could be a thing. Yeah. I was just thinking of it more like motivational thing. Yeah. I mean, you can think of it like that too. But yeah, but it's also like, it's really weird if you think about it, like graveyards and shit. Oh, wait, you have it on there?
Yeah. Okay. All right. So the lyrics, the song is called Holy War, and the band is Thy Art is Murder. It says, die for Christ, die for Allah, die for Jerusalem, die for Torah. Father and son marching in rhythm, firing bullets through the skulls of the children. Holy war, mortars and martyrs. Holy war, unholy followers. Holy war, brainwashed with death. Holy war, unholy mess. I reject the laws of the misguided. False prophets imprison nations, fueling self-annihilation. I reject pocket-lined political demons who armed ignorant for election season.
Oh my god!
And that's just the beginning, and that goes with what we say.
Explain. So what did all that mean? Explain it to us.
So that's like kind of what I was trying to get at, is that you know, there's two sides to religion. The ones who are like, do not kill. And then there's the ones who, you know, no, I'm going to kill for Christ, the Crusaders, you know, the people who kill for religion. And it's basically saying the people who kill for religion are not true followers, are not holy followers, because if you kill, you're not truly a believer. You're not truly a follower. Because I think the origin of religion, I believe that God, you know, and Jesus Christ preach, don't kill.
Yeah.
I believe that.
Yeah.
So when you read Bible and or some other shit and it says kill for religion, that's when I think, no, that's not true. That's influence. And that's kind of what Gary Russell, Silent Planet, I think he said too in an interview. He's like, people look at Christianity kind of wrong. They don't look at the original true beliefs. They might get like a twisted version and say, oh, this is Christianity.
Yeah.
And it's like, or like rob. But if it's for a good purpose, it's okay. Not necessarily, because if you rob, you fucking rob. That's you know, that's breaking a commandment.
Yeah, dude. It's
so just how you look at it, honestly.
No, yeah, it's all, dude. All mind points, mind view, or the fucking God. Point of views, dude. It's all type, like different type of point of views that you need to go on to get the right idea.
Let me read some more of this. Armies of guardians, servants of Bibles, reciting verses as they stand before rifles. Millions of lives erased, hatred marked as madness, violence and leaves of scripture, a world aflame with malice. So, oh shit.
Wait, go to the one that said behind rifles.
Reciting verses as they stand before rifles.
Dude, that one's hard.
That's heartfelt, because like, you know, you're reciting God's words while shooting someone,
like executing people, like hanging people. They spoke like people prayed while before they were getting hung. Like, religion is, yeah, that's just fucking crazy, dude. That's like, insane.
And then we will all die for nothing. There is silence in the house of God. There's only the cry of hell. There's silence in the house, and then it repeats. So that's why a lot of people are atheists. It's not that they don't like God or they reject God. They reject, you know, what I think is a new version, or like that, like you know, kill for Christ, kill, you know, and they don't like that, and that's what, like, you know, religion has become. So they say, if that's what religion is, I'd rather be atheist.
Dude, fuck.
Or what everybody says, oh, you know, don't question God, but, you know, little kids will be like, well, if God's real, why do people die?
Oh yeah,
why if he controls everything, why does he kill people?
That's the most common one. Like, if God's real, why is there cussing? If God's real, why is there alcohol? If God's real, why is there drugs and addiction and shit? Like,
and naturally, you know, if you're religious, like I said, I'm Catholic. Immediately, I'm like, oh, it's because you need to like prove yourself worthy. But now that I'm older,
that's the whole thing. Like, that's the whole reason why all this shit's on here is because you're supposed to have the strength that God gave you to be able to go surpass all these obstacles that especially God put in the way, so you can find heaven and all righteousness and all this.
Fuck, you know what I just thought of?
What?
Holy fucking shit. Michael. What if religion was not made for humans, but we took it?
What do you mean? Wait, what? What do you mean?
What if humans are godless and devilless? There's nothing after death. There's fucking nothing. Religion was, let's say, for the aliens, or whatever was here before humans. It was made for them, and we took it. And we're trying to adopt this ideal that we shouldn't have.
Wait. What are you saying? Wait.
Okay, so let's say we fly to a different planet.
Yeah.
And we find something. And it's you know, but we don't know it's the Bible, but like we read it and it has all these preachings and all these commandments, all these rules, all this stuff.
Yeah.
And then, you know, we accept that into our life and we try to like live by that.
Yeah.
What if that's what the like humans did? Like, we're not supposed to follow a religion, or we're not supposed to follow someone.
Oh my God.
You kind of know what I'm saying?
That kind of makes sense though.
Like, what if religion was made for just another species, but we took it?
Dude,
and then now
fucking know.
Now fucking human history would be fucking completely influenced by something that wasn't ours.
Fuck.
I'm kind of looking at it in a fucking grand scale.
Like, no, that influence, dude. That's the whole point. The secret societies and shit. That's what they wanted to happen. influence religion. They all
Yeah.
want that to happen. They all wanted power. All they wanted is in Europe they had power. They needed some kind of access to get people's money and focus. And that's what when they had the whole church thing, when the guy posted the fucking 10 things on the fucking
Martin Luther,
the guy that put it on the door of the church.
the Protestant.
Him,
Luther.
yeah.
Not Martin Luther King Jr.
Yeah. So yeah, exactly. That guy, he did that. He put the power and stuff. He said, "No, fuck no. We're doing this. We're going against what you're saying because you're using us again, using for our money and our focus and our energy, and we don't need this shit. We just need to be religious and nice people, not fucking being scumbags and take our money away."
This shit, fuck. I don't. I just try to give myself reasons not to claim atheism, but I give so many reasons for why atheists are atheists.
No, yeah, it
makes sense. Like, I don't knock, like, you know, I'm not like fuck you, you don't believe in God. No, it's like,
wait, so
I see why.
So if you're atheist, then what do you? So you just believe in?
You don't worship anything. You just don't believe in God. You don't believe in God.
I mean that. You have to believe in something, though. I mean, what keeps you going?
It could be like I said. You believe in science. You don't believe when you die. It's like Austin said. When you die, you don't go anywhere.
Nicholas said that. He's like, I'm not really. I'm being an atheist from a different country. I go to science for certain shit. So he believes in science.
So a lot of scientists are atheists because they're like, the Big Bang. Oh God, like that's not even real. The Earth.
Yeah.
The Earth came from two particles.
It's weird because like
where those particles come from.
I don't really believe in the Big Bang. That's to me.
Like what? Who made the forces that made those particles
that's
collide?
What I'm saying, dude. Like, this stuff just doesn't just appear out of nowhere.
Yeah. So the question is, I think the big
like
question is
what made dark matter and what made light and.
Just
like,
matter, just existence. What the fuck?
Who made
existence?
Yeah,
or who?
If everything was darkness, where did it come from? Where did the darkness come from? Where did the word darkness come from?
Oh, fuck.
Probably from the English dictionary, but I mean,
but like, you know, that makes sense.
No, yeah, I did. He can take it all the way back to like
existence.
It was nothing. Like nothing was there.
Yeah.
And now I'm sitting on a chair. Like, think about it. Like, we came from a little like speck that we can't even see with the human eye, and now we're fucking.
Technically, you and me came from a sperm cell.
Where did the sperm cell come from?
Your father.
Where did my father come from?
Your father's father.
Then where? If you go on, I can go on for a long time.
Okay, so let's say we go back to the beginning. Who were the first humans? Oh, Adam and Eve. And in the Bible, it's like they were made in God's image. But then there's, you know, scientists will say, well, I believe in evolution. We came out of the water and we turned into, I mean, I kind of believe that, but I
came out of the water. Where did we come from?
We were like a single cell organism, and then we grew bigger, like in the water. We were like a tadpole type thing.
Yeah.
And then as you're on land,
I mean, it explains our gills.
Yeah. Like you tell them that after I finish this. So you come out of the water.
Let me type it up so I can say exactly. Keep going though.
You come out of the water and, you know, natural selection, social Darwinism. Yeah. You adapt to being on land. Your gills shut, and you are able. Oh, excuse me, I had some Buffalo Wild Wings. And you're able to breathe oxygen. You have a nose and a mouth, right?
What are gizzards?
Like a bird, I think, like vultures or something.
Oh, all right.
But you know, and then that's evolution. Then then you turn into some little creature, and then you turn into like a monkey, and then monkeys turn into Sasquatch, and then Sasquatch turns into cave people, and then cave people turn into humans, and then humans turn into those creepy little fucking hairless shits that you find in the forest, and then those things turn into fucking reptilian humanoid shapeshifters, and then you have fucking aliens.
Yeah, but exactly.
Tell them about the gills though.
But, I can't really find it, but it says, but on the back of our ears, it has, right, I would say behind our ears, right next to our lobes. Is that's what they're called? Lobes?
Yeah.
These things, dude, I'm getting really warm.
Because, that's where gills are.
Yeah, so right behind there, that's where our gills are at right here. And scientists say that it's supposed to help with our talking, and it's supposed to help us. So, but the thing is that gills are for underwater. And if we have gills, did we use them already, or are we going to need them for
Both.
evolution? So
I think we came out of the water, had them, right?
well, yeah, I mean that explains the scientist theory that we came out as gills, and
Yeah.
people say it helps us talk and communicate, and helps us with our pretty much just with our talking. So
Yeah. Well, okay, and then we're gonna need them again because the Earth is what 70% water. So once all the land floods and everything is just a floating ball of water, you're gonna need gills again.
yeah, I mean we can just make
And then the sun is gonna evaporate that shit. Then it's gonna turn into fucking pixie shit.
yeah.
And then Big Bang's gonna happen again, and life will happen the exact same way.
Exactly, dude. I mean, it's just all of a cycle, dude. It's just a fucking cycle. Just like that shit that we talk about, cycles.
Everything, everything you could possibly talk about.
has already been said.
Oh yeah, has already been said.
I
but
thought that's what you were saying.
but everything has a cycle. Like there's no beginning, there's no end. So let's say you take this box of wings, right, of chicken wings.
Yeah.
Oh, make a cycle of that. That's fucking easy. You fucking eat it, you fucking shit it out. And then you eat again and you shit again. That's the easiest cycle.
Cycle. The fucking water cycle.
Like rain?
Yeah. Water cycle, dude.
It fucking pisses rain. It gets evaporated, goes back up, and it comes right back fucking down. My shit's all sideways.
Fix that shit, dude. So,
Got a little pissed there for a second.
fuck this, fuck that. Everything's fucking dumb.
Everything's fucking cycle.
So you want to continue on to the list, or you want to?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
So there's our tidbit on religion.
So yeah, so religion and secret societies, bro. Tell in the comments down below, and if you want to tweet us or anything.
Oh fuck! Wait. I was just done with religion. Secret societies? No. Let's talk.
Oh, we're not
about
done with that. Well, you got more shit about that?
Yeah. That fucking documentary we watched.
Oh, the
This is the reason I wanted to do this episode.
I'm definitely gonna link that down below though.
Yeah, you guys need to watch
You
that.
gotta watch that shit. It's crazy.
The reason I wanted to talk about the subject in the first place wasn't the specific, conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
It's just the fact that even if you don't accept it, you hear the person out, but you're like, that's fucking wild, you're crazy.
Yeah.
That's fine. I respect that you don't accept it. But if you don't even think it's a possibility, fuck you.
Wait, the secret societies?
No. Just conspiracy theories in general.
Oh yeah, well, we were talking.
Like
about
you
this-
need
we
to
were
at
talking
least
about
have the
this
fucking
before.
respect.
No, yeah.
That it's a possibility.
No, yeah, you have to, dude. There's so many things that are unanswered, like questions that have never been answered and stuff that like people are questioning all the fucking time.
Nothing is certain, and
Yeah.
people are like, "Oh, you know what? You know what is certain? Death. If this is a simulation and you die, and then you wake up somewhere else, then death is bullshit.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you can't prove that, motherfucker. You can't prove it wrong.
Exactly. Oh shit. Exactly, dude. Like, oh my gosh.
Everything's just theories, and even in
Conspiracies,
science,
dude.
it's the Big Bang. What, Michael? Big
Theory.
Bang theory.
Everything.
Theory of
Everything's
gravity.
a theory, dude. Everything we've just said is a theory. Like, it's just anyone can say a theory and back it up with other shit. I
But
mean,
of course, when you say certain shit, certain people get pissed.
yeah. It's just.
But gosh damn it, you should be able to. Honestly, okay, you could say whatever the fuck you want. You should be able to, even if it's
Yeah.
fucked up. I'm not promoting saying fucked up shit, but you should be able to say whatever the hell you want.
No, yeah, you should. I don't. Why wouldn't you be able to say whatever you
Exactly, like you should be able to.
want? That's the First Amendment.
So
right there,
if
bro.
we want,
Um,
if we want to say, we want to talk about conspiracy. So if we want to talk about conspiracy theories, don't say no. Shut the fuck up. Those aren't true. Fuck you. At least let me say it.
Yeah.
At least listen. Even if you don't want to listen, let me
do
say
it.
it.
Give us reasons why our shit's wrong.
And then they
What?
give it, and then that's how debate.
Yeah.
On this show though, if you come on, we want healthy debates. We don't want to be yelling.
We're not gonna be fucking assholes about it. We're just gonna talk. Like,
We're gonna have a civilized.
and we'll get some
conversation.
beers and stuff, and we'll just start talking, bro. And then
It'll be dope.
Get her fucking done. Anything else about this secret society thing before we move on to the next one?
No, it was just the conspiracy theory shit. in
Yeah.
general.
So yeah, comment down below. Secret societies, what you guys think about it? Tweet us, and Instagram will be posting. Also, look out before we start into the next topic. We'll be posting a YouTube video or an Instagram video or whatever about for you guys support and thank you, because dude, that what you guys had, like, What you guys did, dude. Fucking fantastic, dude. We did not expect that at all. We expected like at least like 10 views or like 5 views or something on each video.
Yeah.
Or not even each, like probably one of them or something. But we got like extreme support from everyone, dude.
Like
so we appreciate it, man.
Yeah, we sincerely appreciate the support. Nicholas had the only comment, huh?
Yeah, but I mean, dude,
we
we weren't even expecting comments.
Yeah,
either.
like shout out to you, man. Like, you know, respect.
Yeah.
You know, you said you support the show, you know, so shout out to you, and you said it in a nice way that you know you kind of want to talk about it.
Yeah, so
I'm down for
actually,
it.
I got hella support from other guys on Snapchat and Instagram and stuff like that. For everyone that actually,
I'm a fucking hermit, so I don't really use shit.
So for all you guys that said shit, dude, thank you. I appreciate it. Like, I definitely want you guys on. Like, dude, we can get some beers and stuff. We can start talking about some shit that you guys think about, and more conspiracy stuff, because like this now that we got past all that other stuff, we're definitely gonna be talking about more about these conspiracy theories and stuff, and actually more people and how they think about other things and maybe their lives and what they struggle with in their relationships.
More along the lines of Seeking 87,
and just seeking truth and
more
seeking life.
more you know, shit that aligns more with our name.
Most of our shit is just life and just like and how life, like what we think of life and how it becomes and stuff. So
even if you want to like talk about whatever, like you want to talk about cars.
Yeah, dude,
like whatever you guys want to talk about.
Just come on and we'll fucking let you. Just email us at seeking87podcast@gmail.com, and it'll be in this the description below on YouTube. And I hope so. Or I hope it'll be.
We will 100% respond back.
Yeah, and we have our Instagram as you can email us on there, and our Facebook page. I just made our business Facebook page and all that. All right, so but anyway, we're gonna move on to the next topic. It's gonna be
we were just talking shit about social media and we're plugging ourselves on.
Yeah,
I mean, all right, don't get us wrong. It's a good form of communication, keeping in touch with people, but fuck, don't be influenced by it.
No, I mean, yeah, you don't have to fucking come see us on. It's just a business thing. It's supposed to get us more out there, get us more ideas. We want more people to talk about this sort of thing and get educated on it, and maybe come and research more of it with us and like understand it more, because it's just, I think it's just cool to think about and talk about.
Yeah, we just want to provide a platform where you could speak your mind, say whatever.
Yeah. So, but the thing is that we've talked about these certain topics briefly, but we're slowly about to add all of them to what we fully talk about. So, I don't know if you have a lot about this 9/11 thing. Do you? I'll
just kind of like, you know, pitch in here and there. I'm not the biggest on conspiracy theories. I more so just kind of think of shit,
just like life and stuff.
Yeah, I just kind of think of like my own. I mean, freaky deaky shit.
Let's see what else we got on this fucking list here. We have the JFK assassination.
One of the biggest ones,
dude.
What are the 3 biggest conspiracies? Do you think, Michael?
Whoa, God.
9/11 has to be one.
Well, right now, 9/11,
JFK.
To me, I think it's JFK because it's just there's so much shit that goes into JFK's assassination that makes so much sense. Like, I think I've talked about it before.
It was an unfortunate thing, but it's so iconic. Like a president being assassinated. In regards to like secret shit, you know, like you know, other presidents were assassinated, but that was for, you know, other reasons.
Yeah.
It was. Fuck, that's scary as fuck. Grab this shit right here. It sounds like someone's breaking in.
Oh, keep talking. Keep talking.
All right, well, I'm gonna keep talking. We heard some shit. Michael's gonna go check it out. All right, I'll keep talking. But it's so iconic because, you know, a president being assassinated to hide information, or at least that's, you know, the most like conceived notion of the conspiracy theory. Anybody out there? All right, we thought somebody was gonna come kill us. We thought the government was here for us. A fucking, you know, somebody who's gonna come kill us for Christ or something.
Yeah, that was weird. I think because Diego was like, he can't.
The gate closed, huh?
Yeah, Diego came in. He's like, dude, we need to close the gate.
That shit closed itself, or did it close itself?
I don't know. It's probably a government thing, dude. I don't know.
Was that noise?
The gate that closed? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what happened. So yeah, back to the top 3. Yeah, I'd say 9/11, JFK, and then I think aliens.
Oh fuck yeah, the existence of
aliens,
extraterrestrial beings.
Yeah, I mean, but that's real.
You know what's
That's
crazy?
real
You and me, we don't even think of aliens as a conspiracy theory. We just think of it as the
shit.
truth.
It's real. It has to be real.
Like there has to be life.
It is real.
Outside
Like they
this
showed us the
earth.
whole documentary on it. It is real.
Like even if you fuck around and say,
Do you remember what the fucking documentary said? For every sand, do you remember?
for every grain of sand, there's another planet or solar system or something.
Yeah. It's just so much. so many freaking planets.
Like if you 100% do not believe in life outside of planet Earth.
You're dumb.
Okay, we don't want to be insulting.
No,
but
dude,
tell us why. Tell us why.
Please, yes, please tell us
Michael,
why.
you're like you don't.
No,
You're not dumb. Just tell us why.
there's
Why you
just
think
so. It just.
that? Hey, come on, Michael. We're being a little hypocritical. Let him think that. Let him think
apologize.
that, right?
I apologize.
So you could think that. You could say.
No, yeah,
it.
you can definitely think that, dude. I'm not trying to throw you under the bus or anything. I'm just like.
We're not gonna try to change your mind. We just want to know why.
Exactly.
Michael's like, "Fuck you, motherfucker,
No, I just.
motherfucker."
There's just
Fucking
so much
piece of shit.
There's just so much that just.
There's so much proof. Think about this with Mike. Holy shit! I've said this before. With anything, right? There's more proof that what we talk about exists than that it doesn't.
Oh yeah, dude. We know more about space than we know about our own ocean.
Honestly,
That's a fact. That's fucking fact.
and we just found the black hole,
I feel like we did. We just discovered.
and it was like in the.
No, we didn't discover it. It was the first recorded black hole that we have. So like it was recorded on how it happened and what it did and stuff.
It looked like my fucking asshole. I'm just kidding.
Sorry, excuse me. Look, my fuck. What is that? What your asshole looks like?
I wouldn't know.
You want to go look?
No, I really don't.
No, okay.
But they found it in something with 87, and it's just funny because our thing.
Oh,
is
yeah.
87.
It was a female from MIT that had the algorithm to just find the black hole. It was pretty dope.
See, think about it. We found it, but before we recorded it, right? Before we actually like found it
Yeah.
or documented it, I guess. We knew they existed. We theorized that they existed, right?
Yeah.
So that's the same thing with fucking aliens. So once it's 100% certain that there's aliens, we're gonna be like, we've been saying it all along.
Do you know what I just looked?
What?
The FDA is withholding the cure for cancer.
I 100% believe that.
That is 100%
I 100%
proven.
believe that.
Like I said, there's 5,412 fucking. Let me look it up right now. I'm gonna look up the current number because the last time I checked was
Messier 87.
How many patents? How many patents? I even spell patents. No, I spelled it right. Patents. Do government owned? Do.
While he's looking that up, I definitely want to kind of start that shit. And a lot of people are like, how is so much money being funded into cancer research and they don't have cures for it? And in my honest opinion, I think there is cures for cancer that certain groups know about, but they're keeping concealed. Because let's say we just went to Panda Express a week ago or whatever, right? And they say, would you like to donate the remaining 50 cents for cancer? All the millions or even billions of people that donate money for cancer, even if it's in a small quantity, they get so much money from saying, would you like to donate? They get so much donation money, yet there's no results. And that's just fucking mind-boggling how the smartest, most fucking professional teams cannot find a cure for cancer. So I think that's bullshit, and I think they do have the cure. What do you fucking think? I was looking at my brother, but Michael, you want to answer that?
No, dude, I'm trying to fucking find this.
Drunk as fuck.
I'm starting to get a little out of it a little bit. Anyway, I'm just gonna stick with the number because I can't find it. No, I'm fucking finding this. You keep talking.
Oh fuck. Okay.
How do you spell patents?
Patents. Patents.
ENTS.
Like patents.
I found it.
Not just with cancer though. I think they have cures for different, various diseases. Okay, fuck. Before we even get into that, I think different diseases were created by certain groups or possibly the government.
Oh hell yeah!
And spread to people. You think somebody fucked a monkey and got AIDS? Who gave the fucking monkey AIDS? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh my fucking god. NASA has 4,592 patents.
And that's just NASA.
That's NASA.
NASA was funded.
NASA's the whole nother thing.
NASA.
How many U.S. patents are there?
A lot of NASA success.
There's 10 million patents in the United States.
A lot of NASA success was with Nazi help, Wernher von Braun and other associated Nazi Germans. So.
Where's the fucking number at, dude?
I don't know what to say about that shit.
Wait. Instead of. Wait. Benefits in the United States, some 25,000 patients formerly owned by nationals of the enemy countries, 15,000 patents for. Oh, these are numbers of different countries that have patents.
But even more than patents that we don't know about, how many patents are denied, even though they'll be good?
Patents get denied?
Yeah, they could be denied.
I didn't know that. I thought patent was just like for a thing that's widely growing, and so they finally needed something to cover, so it's not copyright or anything.
Well, yeah, it's like for an invention, but they can be denied. Like if you invent something, it has to go through like a trial, or somebody goes and they need to see the benefits. They need to weigh the pros and cons.
Yeah.
And if they say this will not contribute to society, they'll deny the patent. They'll say nobody's gonna buy it. It's not gonna be marketed. We're gonna deny it. So, that sucks for whoever was creating that shit.
It says it has over 5,000 patents. The government owns 5,000 patents over.
Which they accumulated by killing people, taking them, buying them.
Yeah, all that shit,
forcing them to sell it. Like, hey, if you don't fucking do this, I'm not saying we're going to kill you, but you might not fucking wake up.
Dude, they just, they listen to you on everything. They're listening to us right now.
See, like, honestly, we should not live like that. Like, we should not live in fear of the government.
No, dude.
They're supposed to help us. The government was made to work for the people.
Yes, that's
not vice versa.
Yeah,
but
it's not like that.
We're getting boned.
It's so funny. It's just it's all fucking slipped around.
See? Oh, Michael, fuck. That's like what I'm saying, though. People take it like a joke, like a meme, like, hey, if you say that, the government's going to kill you, haha. And it's like, it's true.
That's another thing, dude. They make that into a joke.
People turn into into a fucking joke, but it's reality. Like, oh, dude, I don't know if I say this, the government's going to kill me or kill my wife. And it's like, they will. They probably would.
That shit's crazy. Like, another one is the moon landing was fake. A lot of people don't believe that.
Supposedly it's real, but the footage was fake.
No, that makes sense because
the radiation fucked up the tape and shit.
Yeah. Which is radiate? Is it because do you get closer to the sun or is it because we get closer to the sun and we're not under all the atmosphere and stuff?
I think just because we didn't know the full chemical composition of the moon, and we landed on it, and it was like, oh fuck.
Oh.
Because when I saw the recording, I was like, that's the cheesiest looking shit I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's pretty weird, dude. I believe you on that. Like the video was faked, but the actual moon landing was real. I feel like that. I feel like it's because. I mean,
okay. I know it's real. My uncle, he worked to help develop one of the first rovers that went to Mars.
Yeah.
So he was working on that. So if we can send a rover to Mars, we could land on the moon.
Yeah.
If we're training the what'd you say? Space Force?
Oh yeah, dude.
Tell them about that shit.
Yeah.
Tell them about it, military man.
It was weird because I thought so when I joined, people were talking about this thing called Space Force, and I thought it was all like a joke because aliens and shit. I thought it was a joke, but as I went on, people started talking about it, and I was like, holy shit, it's actually a thing. Like our drill sergeants talked about it, and other people started talking about it, and you can sign up for it in a couple of years and stuff. That it's before so you can be access to the space and all this stuff, and you can find in space, and it's pretty much just all leading back to the acknowledgeable documentary that the government's gonna stage a fucking alien attack on us, and that we need to be able to defend ourselves, and that we need to fund the government to defending against aliens and shit. So, like, that's why they're making the Space Force, so the population can like be defended against all these aliens attacks that we're supposed to, like, because the government is trying to contact these aliens, and they think that by contacting these aliens we're going to piss them off with our nuclear advances and blowing shit up. And so they think that the aliens are getting the wrong idea about the hostile acts on like our nuclear explosions and stuff. And that's where most of the alien sightings are, around the nuclear plants and stuff, that where we blow them up and where our military is testing all these bombs and stuff. Like, that's where they're all around. Like, they come around, and there's one incident that the documentary spots, is that there was a round global, like, or a round, like, circular object that went up to the sky when they were testing a missile, and it went up into the sky, and this globe like kind of like shined light on each 360 degrees around this missile, and they got like the dimension and stuff. And when it was done, the missile fell to the ground and it blew up. And one of the ranking officers on the operation was like, "Hey, you guys fucking around up there? Like, what happened to the missile? Like, it fucking blew up." And he's like, "No." And he's like, "Oh man, we have an alien. We have a spacecraft and all this shit." So that, like, I don't know how I got all the way to that, but yeah,
I was taking a piss. I come back and I'm like, what?
That's the Space Force thing. Like, they want people up into the they want people up there to create the illusion that we're gonna get attacked by aliens,
even though in reality, okay, I don't know if you said this because I was in the bathroom, but
yeah, I'm starting to get a little loose again. I don't even know what I said.
In that documentary, I know you're talking about how, kind of like with Operation Northwoods, people are gonna fake aliens attacking us.
Oh yeah, Operation. Yeah, it's a whole nother thing.
But
or it's the same thing, but yeah.
But think about it. Aliens are either good or neutral, because they're so advanced. Well, compared to us, they're so advanced. They could fucking end this Earth like nothing. Like, it's wiping their ass crack.
The only reason why I believe that if we weren't already fucking killed by these aliens because we're fucking pieces of shit and annoying motherfuckers, is that...
Yeah, so if we keep prodding the aliens and making them seem like the bad guy, they might actually say, okay, fuck you guys. Zap, zap.
Yeah. They have... Click, clack. They have advances way beyond what we are. There's no way. There's absolutely no... They have so much advance, dude. Yeah. Have you seen some of the craps that we have on recording and shit, dude? It's crazy as fuck.
Fuck. Let's talk about like recordings of UFOs. If you look at it and you say it's fake, there's no possible way. Come the fuck on,
dude. I mean,
it's possible,
dude. The Germans replicated a UFO.
Yeah, they documented and recorded a UFO.
Yeah, and then Hitler's right-hand scientist came over to fucking United States and started making that shit for us. Then we had UFOs, and then the B-27 bomber or whatever, the one that's V-shaped, became our attack bomber. But it also is a weird-ass fucking looking ship that it also is a UFO alien spacecraft that we use for our... dude, it just goes all in hand with our Operation Northwoods that the government is going to stage an alien attack sooner or later. That's why they're getting all our shit done. In the documentary, it has commercials talking about recruiting people to Space Force and protecting this planet. Not this country, this planet.
And you know what's fucking crazy about that whole Operation Northwoods thing? Way back then, I think it was... I want to say it was post-World War II, right? So before the Cold War, somebody said the government... They said it like before Northwoods. They're like, the government's next enemies. They listed them. They said it's going to be the Russians. Then they said it was going to be like the Talibans. And then they said it was going to be like North Korea.
Do you think...
they predicted that.
Do you think Osama bin Laden was a real thing?
Well, no... That goes in with 9/11.
Yeah.
So, Bush did 9/11. So, the kind of thing behind that is Osama bin Laden was just kind of doing his own thing in the Middle East. Let's say he was a dictator and he was being fucked up. He was being fucked up to other Middle Eastern countries, right? And then I think there's a video. Isn't there a video of him saying like, "I didn't attack"?
No, yeah, there's
the US?
there's video proof saying that he didn't attack, but the thing is that he said that the United States will be attacked because it's again going back to what I was saying in like episode 1 or 0, I don't remember. How does the government not take precaution when our own enemy says your country is going to be attacked? When your enemy says your country is going to be attacked, be ready for it. And they're like, oh, yeah, we're just going to fucking send our fucking part-time security guards to a fucking airport and make sure that they don't even check their luggage or some shit, dude. You see the fucking security cameras for that shit. The things go off. The fucking metal detectors go off. And they're... Oh, okay, yeah, you're good. Don't
You're
trip.
good.
You're fine.
You're good.
God, you're good.
Wait, he said that they were gonna attack the U.S.
Yeah, he said that.
I thought he said. He just said.
No, he said he wasn't. He said the United States is going to be attacked.
And he specifically claimed I was not behind the attack on Twin Towers.
I would have to look that up again because I'm not.
I swear that's what it. There was like a video saying like he like him. You look it up. I'm pretty sure he said I was not behind the attack of the Twin Towers or Al Qaeda. Like didn't Bush make up that term or something?
Yeah.
Like nobody heard the term Al Qaeda until Bush said it, and they're like, who the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Like they've been saying Taliban's or whatever, and then they're like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's Al Qaeda, and they're like, whoa, who the fuck's Al Qaeda?
Sorry, I'm kind of like.
This I guess we're getting into fucking the 9/11.
Oh yeah, dude.
Shit. You know, see, damn, Michael. Even with this conspiracy theory, people turned it into a joke. Bush to 9/11, ah ha ha, and it's like, exactly. Okay, people fucking died. If the government was behind it, our own government, that's not something to fucking laugh about. That's some serious shit. Oh fuck, we don't want to get copyrighted. Oh fuck.
Those are advertisements.
Fucking advertisements.
But it says there's a. Oh shit, am I hurting the thing up? It says Osama bin Laden 9/11 confesses 2001. But I could be completely wrong. I don't know, but I'm saying that I'm pretty sure someone told me that Osama bin Laden was not behind it, and
I swear there was a video of him like after that he said a video. He's like, I mean, okay, obviously he could be lying, or he could be telling the truth.
Of course, he could be lying. Like that.
Well,
that's what they can't. You can't trust it. You can't trust when your own president says certain shit. You can't trust your enemy at that time, especially what happened.
But what if it was our own government who did it?
I'm saying like at that time, no one had no idea.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. But now that we look back on it, what if we're the fucking?
It's just when you look back.
What if we're the bad guys?
Dude, we are fucking bad guys, bro. Our own government's fucking terrible.
Everybody's bad because Earth is actually hell.
Back to it, dude. Fucking hell, dude. We're hell. We're pretty much hell. Oh, man, dude. Osama bin Laden, bro. What a fucking... You want to talk about this?
Why? Can we talk about this shit? We got my older brother up in this motherfucker.
I'm good.
Motherfucker's 23 beers deep now. Motherfucker's a tank. Let me see if I could find something of that shit.
Yeah, you looked that shit up. I don't know.
Who was responsible for 9/11? Okay, so of course, because the government filters the internet, they're like, Osama bin Laden and Al Qaeda planned the 9/11 attack, and it's like, but
there's so many videos saying that.
I don't want to be fucked up, but where's the proof?
This is weird because like there was a video saying that Osama bin Laden cannot be found, like he's in hiding and stuff, but then American camera crew and like reporter goes in and talks to him at his own special place. Like I don't know where I saw that video from.
Like, well, I think when terrorists or just any other country when they have like videos, directed to the U.S. I think they have their own like camera crew, and they just send it to them.
I saw in economics class we were talking about how did the government did not see 9/11 come? Like how did they not see it coming? Like I'm pretty sure I know for a fact I know for a fact Osama bin Laden said that America is going to be attacked. I know he said that. I know he said that America was going to be attacked, and we still didn't say anything about it or do anything about it. We didn't even prepare for it. That shit, dude, that's just the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Like, why? How does that even happen? How do you do that? God, so dumb.
Fuck, I lost it.
You found it? Wait, what do you mean you lost it? You found it in the first place or what?
Well, there's kind of something that was kind of pointing at what I was trying to get at.
Oh. Ugh. Holy God. My eyes are starting to get a little...
Oh. It wasn't even this shit. You said video. There was a video. I remember seeing a video, and it was like Osama bin Laden caught, and they hung him, but it was a fake. It wasn't him.
Oh, yeah.
So...
Because they shot him in the fucking face.
Yeah, they shot... Or did they? Did they bring his body to the U.S.?
There's conspiracy theories that thinks that he's still alive.
Just like those conspiracy theories that are like Michael Jackson and Elvis, like these people are still alive. I mean, they just go somewhere. Like what? Like Elvis went to Brazil, some shit like that.
I mean, I see that shit, dude.
Like it's a possibility. We're not saying it happened, but it's a possibility.
I see them doing that. I mean, like, I'm done and I want to live in peace, and I'm tired of like fans and stuff and like
the fame and Osama bin Laden could have, like, let's say the Navy what was it, Navy SEAL 6, they fucking busting that some bitch. They're like, all right, motherfucker, and he's like, it wasn't me, right? He's gonna be like, and let's say I'm just bullshitting here, but they're like, yeah, we know it wasn't you, and he's like, guys, come on. They're like, yeah, we're actually not gonna kill you. We're just we're just fucking acting here, and then they ship him somewhere else, and I mean, I don't want to be rude, but so
like saying it was all planned. Yeah,
like you could. I'm not saying they all look like. I'm just saying you could fit in anywhere.
I mean, the only proof that I have on it being George Bush that ran it was that he noticed that his popularity polls were down to 12%, and then when 9/11 happened, it boosted back up to 98% when he started chanting, "We need to fucking start killing these Muslims and killing all these guys because they're fucking attacking America." And then once he started
fight on terrorism shit.
Yeah, when he started saying that, and that people started like, hell yeah, patriotic and all this stuff. And then when they started seeing the effects of war, and when they started seeing that what they were doing there wasn't really working, or what it took a really long time, that his polls started going down, and that's when Obama came into the idea.
Well, when you look at terrorism, I think people have a misconception. They're like, terrorists kill and they attack other countries because they want to damage or fuck up other countries. But like the whole thing behind terrorism is like, isn't it for religious purposes?
Yeah.
Like they kill to impose.
Or is terrorism just another fake thing to get government more money and
Operation
support?
And to have certain people elected.
If you think about it, Donald Trump's wall.
Oh fuck!
Because Donald Trump needs reasons to build the wall.
If terrorism is fake, it could have been fabricated to control the human population, to send people to war to die.
Torward?
What?
You say Torward?
No.
I guess Orny said that.
War or terrorism could be bullshit. It could be faked to send people to war to die to control the population.
Oh shit! Like
that. No, again, that's just a possibility.
Overpopulation.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just like how they're not giving us cures to shit.
Yeah, dude, I believe in that. I believe in, dude, this world.
They're poisoning food and water. There's too many
fucking people. There's too many. I've noticed more traffic over the couple of years I've been driving. So yeah, we need to kill people.
Oh fuck. American people. That's what I was talking about. Soldiers, like they're like America's sending its own people, its own soldiers who volunteer for this fucking country to go die.
Yeah.
For all we know, it could be an agreement. They could say, hey, to a leader in the Middle East, hey, we're gonna send these 5,000 people, kill them, and then the Middle East could be like, okay, we're gonna send 2,000 people for an attack. You know what I'm saying? Kill them. So it could be a huge just fuckery of things.
Yeah, I mean,
that's some wild shit.
Because, dude, Muslim countries and stuff, they were accused of having highly dangerous weapons and stuff, and they never found one trace of anything. That's the whole point. That's the whole point why before 2001. That's the whole point why we went over there in the first place. Because they were accused of
Saddam Hussein.
Yeah, they were accused of having weapons of mass destruction. And then that's what pissed them off. Apparently, what pissed them off was that we were supposed to be there in like 1980s or 90s or so, I don't really remember 1970 or 80s or 90s, something like that. We were supposed to be there to support their government and help them like rebuild what they were doing, and then we promised that we would stay, and then we left, breaking that promise, and then we came back, like pretty much treating them pieces like shit because we thought that our Bush claimed that they had weapons of mass destruction, and then that's when they got all pissy, and then that was their motive. That's what the government told us that their motive was, to cause 9/11.
Fuck.
Yeah. It's all fuckery, dude.
Life is a doozy. What the fuck was I gonna say? Terrorism?
Hand me another one. Thanks, pal. Appreciate it. I think I just drank that one. Was he? No, this is different. Thanks, pal.
Oh, that one's different.
That is a different one. Look out there. I'm gonna make it with my left one. Oh shit. Where'd it go? Where'd it go there, guys?
Let's see here. Oh shit! While we're on the subject of like Middle East and terrorism,
Fuck, I completely missed.
Why the fuck has the government been funding millions and billions of dollars to these Middle Eastern countries and funding them with weapons and training just so they could fuck us up?
These are a third world country.
Huh?
These are a third world country and they need help.
So yeah, we're helping them, all right. We're helping them. We're helping ISIS. We're helping Middle East. We're helping terrorists.
Obama gave them all the fucking weapons they want. Like they gave every single piece of. They're an idiot. He
like leaders of the country are saying
gave
fuck
our
America.
enemies more weapons to kill us. It makes no fucking sense.
And they say
that's another conspiracy theory on here that says it's the second one. It's the second conspiracy theory that it's right here. It says. President Obama wasn't born in the United States and may be a secret Muslim, and that he is just there to fucking help out his local Muslims. God, I'm sounding a little racist. Sorry about that.
I know, but like not even with like just Obama. It's like in the first place, can you imagine if America never got involved with overseas affairs? Like, where would we be? Where would the world be?
I don't know, dude. Imagine 9/11 never happened.
Fuck, are we gonna go on what ifs? Because there's so many what ifs.
Because would you know what I'm saying? Like, would airports be the way they are now, or
Yeah, I mean, maybe if the Middle East wasn't the enemy, America would find someone else.
I believe war is the reason why we're so technologically advanced right now. Or I mean, we should be 100 years ahead.
I think war put us behind.
Really?
Just because we're focusing on weapons, we're focusing on. We're investing time into advancements in destruction as opposed to helping our own fucking human race.
Well, if you think about it, microwave came from war. Certain cars came from war.
Microwaves cause cancer, supposedly. So
I've never really.
So technically, it's detrimental to humans. I'm gonna go all hippie right here.
What else came from war? There's some other things that I think about came from war. I don't know.
Think of, all right. So let's say you list all the advancements that came from war.
Yeah.
Let me pull up the number of all the people who died from war, and like you said, all that shit that was never came to be.
Yeah, definitely.
Through war.
Yeah, I will never support anything that does that, dude. Like, I don't care what kind of advances we get. I don't care about any of that. When it comes to people dying and people that sacrifice their lives for literally not like literally that this sort of thing, like, yeah, that's definitely not going to be. That's definitely I'm not going to support anything like that.
The devil's working his magic for human self-destruction.
Yeah, dude, I'm definitely would never support.
Think about
like
that shit. We talk about other countries and terrorism and shit, but we're all fucking humans. We're all the same race. We're all the same people.
We are, dude.
We're the same fucking species.
We are, dude. Why do we treat each other like pieces of shit, man?
You know why? Influence.
Religion. Oh.
Just influence. Just influence in general.
Influence and religion. Government
divine powers.
Government paints a picture in our heads and tells us like. No, the government paints a picture in our heads and tells us like, the government paints a picture in our head like Muslims and stuff, like we thought they were terrorists and all this stuff now because of what the government painted in our head. Like,
all right, so there's corrupt people in the government, right?
Yeah.
Who was the first corrupt person in the government?
Who was the
let's
first?
Let's just say Joe Schmo. Who put him there? Who made him corrupt? Like who's the ultimate force behind the scenes of all of this?
I think it's money.
But who created the concept of money?
The government.
Who created the government?
The people.
And who put the idea of government in those people's head? They pulled it out their fucking ass crack?
I don't know. Maybe. Holy shit! I don't know. Like, the government? The people, because
think of the first government. Who created the first government?
George Washington.
No, not just of America. Gosh damn. It was actually your mama.
Oh shit, that's funny.
No, like there was a Roman Empire, right? Like,
oh yeah,
you look at Caesar.
I see what you're saying. Yeah,
he was fucking corrupt.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to get at is
I feel like there's corrupt in any kind of type of government.
Exactly,
because of power. Oh, because of power. Everyone wants power. Corrupt people, all they want is power. The reason why they're corrupt is because they're seeking power. They want to be in control. Humans want to be in control.
Okay, so why are we born to want power and be in control? Why are we born with these, unideal ideas? Because we're made by the fucking devil.
I feel like it's part of the triangle of life. Have you heard of it?
No, I heard the circle of life.
It's a triangle of life. It goes from I think it's more of like psychology, where the learning process, but it goes from very to the bottom where you're very I would say more as a kid, and then as you grow up, life starts to hit you with different things. And
I don't just mean us now. I mean like the first people, like the first not even people. Fuck people.
Fuck 'em.
The first living things. Who gave them consciousness? Who gave them the ability to fucking think? You think a single cell organism thinks?
No.
Like do you really think that people you really think living things just develop the ability to think? Something gave them.
No, you're fucking right, dude. That's fucking.
Something had to. Mushrooms.
Oh, DMT.
The shit that makes people see visions of the future.
Shrooms. I'm telling you, all that shit's in unconscious mind. That's, dude. We have our. Oh my god, we have answers that in our unconscious mind that we can't pull out. I feel like the only two ways you can really pull something out of your unconscious mind is meditation or DMT or some kind of psychological drug. Unless you have some kind of vision in your dream.
Or reactions. Like sometimes
reactions.
If you're like reacting to something like not even trying, just subconsciously, like something could come out.
I feel like that's a good example. Like, oh shit, like why did I do that? Like why I don't normally do that.
Like you can't comprehend why you did something, but you fucking did it for a reason. Your body made you do it for a subconscious reason that your own fucking being is not aware of. Yeah, dude. And this is when we get into Tool and Tool lyrics. No, I'm just kidding.
Tool lyrics. Dude,
oh my. The mind and just the ability to think is so crazy because you could like, have you seen that picture of like thinking beyond just yourself?
Wait, what?
Like there's what you're conscious of in the middle, you and
Yeah.
your conscious, what you know. Then there's like a ring of possibility, like what ifs.
Yeah.
And then beyond that is like bigger what ifs, and then it's like just the ability to think more and more against the norms, I suppose.
Yeah. Dude, I know what you're talking about. Like expand.
Yeah. When people say
Expansion.
think outside the box,
Because like, dude, when you talk about certain things like evolution and DMT and what we think about, like
you
start
need to
expand your
think
brain.
harder.
Yeah.
About like
Yeah.
this kind of shit.
Yeah, like, I feel like we our brain's a little bit more like advanced a little bit. Like
It's more
that.
like perceptive
Because we
to
can't-
possibilities.
Yeah, because we've been talking about it for quite a long time now. I think we got kind of we're not grasping it, but we're thinking about it quite often that our brain is I think it's starting to get used to
Like,
it.
yeah. See, like
Yeah.
to people who may be hearing this kind of shit for the first time, it might either be too much, or they might just be like, these people are fucking crazy.
Insane. We're just drunk.
But to you and me, this is like normal talk. This is like how we always
This is
think.
normal. This is normal shit that we had in the car like 4 or 5 months ago.
Like simple little things. People.
Berber.
All right. So like I said, my dog's gonna die. I you know, it's unfortunate, but people look at it, oh, that's sad, and then I look at it as, yeah, that's sad, but I look at it in a whole nother scale. I say, that's the price. I was telling my brother on the way to the gym, I'm like, that's the price of immortality.
Yeah.
Like people don't even think about that shit, and I'm
Just
like,
like-
I
just
think
like
about that. Like
Isaac's
if I
dreams
live
and
forever,
stuff.
yeah, if I live forever, I need to see this not just with pets, but with people I care about. And
Yeah.
there will always be somebody I care about. So let's say I find somebody I love. They die when we're both 80. But I'm immortal. I find someone else. And then they die. And then someone new. And then they die. Like, that's... Immortality is a curse.
It is a curse. I feel
The
like
only blessing is finding the truth.
I feel like it's more of a curse. I would never want to do that.
I would just...
Because I feel like even though that this stuff's all cool and stuff, and then that it's really cool to challenge your mind and stuff, I feel like it's definitely not worth the
Yeah.
people you love and family.
It's like
and
you
stuff.
told me, you're like, all good things come to an end.
Yeah, everything good comes to an end, dude. Just like that cathedral that just burnt down.
Oh, the Notre Dame.
Yeah, that thing was around for 806 years, something like shit like that. And dude, that thing was a beautiful fucking piece of art, and all good things come to an end. Some stupid guy had to keep I don't know what. I think it was like some furnace was on, or I don't remember. Or I read something that like they were doing construction on it, and something was kept on, and it was warm or heat, and then it started catching on fire.
Damn.
Which is unfortunate though. Like, damn, that was pretty crazy. A cathedral fucking burned down.
Yeah, like you could just look at that as like, oh, church burning down. Oh, fuck, that dumb motherfucker.
Or it
left
could be a
on.
reason, or they're just hiding it up, dude.
And or you could just think a step further and be like, and then you could start thinking like church burning.
The whole I think that,
Atheism, and
this
then
is
you
good
just-
because when you hear something like this is me when you okay, so I always like when I was a little bit younger, maybe about 2 or 3 years younger, when I heard some huge news like of kid shoots his mom because headset broke or something. You ever see that shit like some extreme ass shit? But you think like holy shit, that actually happened? Like, how does someone do that? But like, it's just grasping your attention, because that obviously a kid doesn't fucking shoot his mom because a fucking headset broke. There's more to the fucking picture. There's more things that you need to fucking see. And so it's just like, I'm not okay, this is gonna be a little touchy subject, but for people that think cops are abusers and shit and that they kill, you gotta think about this really, really carefully, especially for a touchy subject like this. For a person that has, I can kind of speak on it because I am technically a military police officer, and I know a little bit more about police. Like I know a little bit more how stuff works.
You know a little something.
I know a little something. I have a little bit of experience that there are two sides to the reason why a cop reacts the way he does, and it could be suspicious activity that makes them really nervous that either this person is really armed or dangerous, and it's just there's so many things that come on, and so these people like show another half of the cops. So like say like we completely had to change our approach on what's the fucking word, prisoners that we have. We're not really supposed to call them prisoners, but I'm trying to detainees. When a detainee because
well, technically when you like when you arrest someone, they don't necessarily have to go to jail, huh?
No, yeah. When in Cuba, they love to record you, dude. They love to record and like put it on and show. Oh yeah, our MPs are fucking beating the shit out of us and stuff. But when they say
Venezuela,
so then when they say that shit now, we have to change our approach. So when you fight, you have your fists curled and stuff, and you're ready to engage. But now that they record us, we need to be on the offense because we don't need to get off that we are trying to hurt them. We basically just want to do our job and make sure that the detainee just does what the fuck he needs to be doing. So now instead of being able to defend ourselves correctly, now we have to be on the offense and keep our hands up and not being able to strike back. And we have to make sure that we have to show that we're on the offense and that they're causing the aggression. And so that's what I'm trying to say is that a lot of the social media is only showing pretty much one side of the situation. Like they turn the camera on right when the cop starts doing the stuff that people want to start seeing, like, or want to show instead of what happened before. Like, it's just like, because when do you ever see the full conversation from beginning to end on cops talking to suspects and stuff? You always
like people
see it,
who
you always see it
be
right
arrested
in the fucking middle when everyone's cussing and screaming at each other. You never see it right in the beginning when people all like, if you're so fucking afraid of this cop, I would be recording right then and there when the fucking cop shows up to my fucking doorstep.
And people just want to record cops doing they want to record police officers doing something bad as opposed to when they do their job correctly.
Yeah.
So of course you're gonna see more bad shit because that's all what people want to record.
Yeah.
Like, you know, a routine traffic stop. Who the fuck wants to record that?
Exactly.
I'd rather record. Well, no, I wouldn't because I don't give two rats asses. But people rather, you know, see a cop and some dude duking it out. You know.
Yeah. It's just I mean, there could be bad cops out there, dude.
I mean, there are.
I just obviously. I mean, like, there's cops that.
But they're not all bad. Come on.
Get paid, but I'm saying like I know good people and I know good cops and I know. And I know people like that want to do the right thing, and it's so hard for them now because people are just fucking just so childish, and they just want to just fucking do that to them. Like, dude, if there were no cops or military or any type of fucking defense,
apocalypse,
your fucking ass would be on the streets fucking getting shot all the time because crime would be being committed all the fucking time. If there was no one enforcing the law, like, there's just, I don't know how we got into this conversation, but
nah, keep going. Life would be fucking chaos. Your house would be burned down because you know what? Hey, fuck you. It's not illegal.
I know it's it just, dude. It's all a full circle. Like, authorities.
People used to live like that before with no laws.
Huh?
There used to be no laws at some point.
There's still one city that lives with no laws, and it's perfectly fine.
You can just go fucking shoot someone.
Because, dude, if you think about it, if you don't have no laws, people can shoot the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
And if you want to fucking mess with me, I'm just gonna fucking kill you.
And if people don't kill you, you'll probably kill yourself. Like, oh fuck, this shit's legal. I'm gonna overdose, or oh fuck, so this shit that's gonna kill me is not illegal. Oh well, boom, kill myself.
It's just, there's so many different variables and shit to life. It's just insane, dude. It's absolutely crazy. Dude, it's insane. Like,
yeah.
If you think about it, it's just, there's just so many things that people have, like, just are so angry about. It's just, I don't really know how to,
people are pussies.
Huh?
People are pussies.
Pretty much, bro. Like, people just need to fucking stop being so mean to each other, bro.
Yeah, come on, we're all humans.
Like, gosh damn it, dude.
Fuck, you said something before the police talk. Like, I pointed at you, but my mouth was full, so I was like, fuck.
Oh, I remember what you were saying.
What were we saying before? You're like, this is personal, the police. It was like before that.
Wait, keep talking. I need to remind myself.
you were kind of talking about. It was before how you were like, oh, I'm military police. Was it with media? Well, how did we get into this?
I forgot.
Holy
I'm
shit.
trying to think, dude. I don't know. I've had a couple of these things. I don't really.
Brain's a little fuzzy.
My brain's
here.
starting to get a little dizzy.
Fuck, it was good too.
I bet it'll come up to us. Hold on, just give it a second. Yeah, I can't. I don't know what I said.
Something. Okay, it had to do with something we were talking about. Government,
authority, police officers, MPs, support, on the offensive, aggressive, detainees.
It was like before that. Before that.
Before that, cops are good people, and people.
It was like before the whole cop thing.
I don't remember what I said.
Shit.
I can't think that far back right now.
Kids? Or was it something with media?
Yeah, I think I was talking about social media and how cops get framed on the wrong side of things.
Influence?
Yeah, they people influence the wrong side of the cops.
Ah, fuck it.
What were you like? What?
Fuck, I want to remember, but I want to say fuck it.
No, I'm fucking trying to remember it too. I just can't.
It's late as fuck for us.
Yeah,
we don't know
dude.
when you're watching this, but it's late as fuck for us.
It's so funny. We only recorded like late times, but I mean that's when you're.
This is when my brain is most awake. I said brain. Okay, my words
Brand.
are slurring
It's
because
my
I'm
brand.
5 beers in.
Dude, I'm not a really. I don't.
What?
What?
Gosh damn.
No, but yeah, I think we can chill right here, dude. To be honest, an hour and 45 minutes, dude.
We. It wasn't. Oh fuck.
What?
Something with thinking. I was like, you're able to think outside of your own personal consciousness.
Oh God, I don't know if we were talking about that. I don't know if I said anything about that.
You did. You did. You're like, I know what you're talking about.
Own person.
We were not talking about the Illuminati.
You can talk.
You're
What do you
drunk
think?
as shit. My brother's drunk as fuck.
Talk.
We bought a 30 rack and my brother drank 23 of them bitches.
Talk. Tell us. What are you trying to say?
No, you were talking about that triangle thing, the psychology.
Oh,
Triangle of life?
psychology.
I don't think you ever finished telling
I
me
know,
that.
but you said that you had something in mind. I was talking about the life of psychology now.
Oh,
At the very top
You're
is
talking about like that hierarchy of needs.
yeah.
Like you have like your base thing at the bottom, like you need your food, your water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh, people need fucking power. The devil, son of a bitch. Damn, he remembered that and he's drunk as fuck.
Oh, people need power. That son of a bitch.
Wow, son of a bitch. I got me a big, tough, mean son of a bitch.
Coach, I want her to fly.
Coach, I wouldn't hurt a fly. Oh, fuck yeah. All right, yes. What were we talking about? No, I'm just kidding.
I see you, Taylor.
It's actually a SEAL Terry coach. You guys need to watch the comebacks.
All right,
It's
you
just
go.
funny as hell.
You go tear it up. I see you tear.
All right, power. I was like, why? I was asking you. I was like, why do you think people want power? Like, who instilled that idea in the first place? And it was just going back to Earth is the devil's fucking place.
Yeah, dude.
So like, oh fuck. So maybe God infiltrated Earth. Like Earth was designed. Earth and humans were designed for bad shit.
Yeah.
But God came and spread a seed, and he was like, "Haha, motherfuckers!"
Shove that shit right in your ass.
So the devil was like, "What the fuck's going on? Why are you converting my people?"
Yeah.
And the devil was like, "'Cause fuck you, bitch." So that goes back to the Bible wasn't for us. Well, I mean, technically it was, but
Who wrote it?
so let's say God instilled these ideas and religion,
Well, I mean, the book.
because life is a chess match between God and the devil, right?
Yeah.
Or supposedly.
Hell
That's
yeah.
what I. Excuse me. Holy shit. At least that's what I think. So, eagle, geekle, wiggle.
You're like,
I hiccuped and then burped right after. Anyways.
oh my god. That was oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, just one more time. One more time.
If you guys haven't seen the Skype laughter chain, you need to see. That's funny as fuck. There's a lady and she laughs like it was like a monkey, huh? She's like ooh, 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 ooh.
Yeah.
And then like when she's trying to catch her breath, she goes, and then when she's exhaling, she goes, and it's just fucking ridiculous.
Oh my god.
I lost what we were talking about. Oh no, I didn't. So I say people.
Oh, God.
So if all people were originally supposed to be born with the devil's ideals, God can. That's why we have to have sex to fucking reproduce. That's why there's so much bad shit. God did not create the bad shit on Earth. The devil fucking did. And all the good shit that's on the fucking planet Earth and that came from fucking people, and why some people are good, because God came to save these fucking people.
So God's Superman.
Fuck yeah, he is.
Dude, that's what I'm talking about.
That makes sense.
That makes a lot
Because
of
it's
sense.
a chess match, and they want to see. Because do you know how many fucking planets and solar systems there are?
Wait, so do you think
Because the plane of existence is fucking infinite.
do you think God's power weakened? And that's why he had to go away for a little bit to get his power back to defeat the devil on planet Earth?
When did he go away?
When he was here. Remember when he came back?
No. What? The fuck?
with the fucking flood and everything.
With Noah's Ark?
Yeah.
That wasn't Jesus Christ.
No, I'm saying God's like, there's too many bad shit on this fucking planet. We need to save 2 animals and
Oh, he's like all these bad people over here. I'm gonna flood the shit out of him and kill him.
yeah.
That was not in the original Bible. Somebody put that to make God seem like a bad person.
Really? No.
I'm just going with it. I'm just saying.
Oh. No, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But the plane of existence is fucking infinite. The amount of planets and solar systems that we know and don't know about is infinite. So each one is created. So let's say the devil made Earth, and then God was like, okay, you made this chessboard, but boom, here's my pieces. Do your thing. And then the devil's like, all right, my shit, do your thing. You know what I'm,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, I know.
So let's say there's another planet.
I feel like they don't know what you're saying.
So let's say there's another planet where all the creatures who inhabit it are all good, and there's a little bad. Like the devil tries to influence the bad.
Yeah.
Where let's say they're aliens and they all lay eggs, and they were bred and made and created to be good. But then the devil tries to put bad shit. I don't know. It's just a thought.
No, I know what you're saying, dude. I actually know what you're saying. Like, I know. I feel like just. You shut
We
the
need to stare at that shit every time it goes off.
because it's funny. Just stop and look. But I know exactly what you're saying, dude. Gosh damn it! All right, I think we need to end it. We're gonna end this thing right now because I feel like if we go,
We
on,
talked about like 2 theories.
yeah.
We only talked about.
No, I
like,
think we
2
talked about it
theories.
quite a bit, dude. I think it was good.
Well, we kind of talked about our own ideas as opposed to just kind of
Yeah.
talking about other people's.
So let's wrap this up. So we talked about secret societies, religion, the Bible, and all this. Then we talked about 9/11, the Taliban, why the government is the way it is, power, money, what runs government. Then we talked about
just pretty much religion was like 80% of this.
quite a bit of it, to be honest. Yeah,
I mean, it's interesting because even if you're atheist, you're atheist. So when you're atheist, like you don't believe in God. So
yeah.
I feel like you're almost more willing to engage in religious debate. Because somebody who's religious, they're like, I don't want to debate it. Like God's right.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, no.
But somebody who's atheist, they'll be like, oh no, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, definitely. So, Yeah, you got anything else to add for these lovely folks out there before we head this out, dude?
Nah, this one was pretty funky.
This one's a little bit funky, dude. I
like it though.
Yeah, that's pretty, that's pretty dope.
Like this.
Yeah. So for all you fantastic people out there, if you guys have not followed us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube, and we have also SoundCloud and iTunes, I will be posting all that shit down in the description below. This is for our YouTube channel, but if you are listening to us on iTunes and podcasts, please go follow us on Twitter and Instagram. We'll be posting an Instagram video. Thank you guys for fucking great support and all that on the first 5 episodes. And we
leave some comments, because now that we're barely beginning, we're small, we'll definitely reply to you guys.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah,
you know those
definitely.
big channels, like they get to like 10 people and that's it.
Yeah.
We will get back to all you lovely folks.
So we're take advantage of this fucking time. Dude, fuck, that sounded really bad. We're not just comment, please, because I want to hear what you guys have to say about these certain topics and stuff. So if you guys have anything, please email us at seeking87podcast@gmail.com. If you guys want to be involved with our podcast, or if you guys want to help us out or be on here and give us your mindset on a couple of these topics and stuff, that'd be fucking amazing. So if you guys have anything else, Isaac, you have anything else to talk to you about these beautiful fucking people out here?
That shit's funny.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you have a fucking great morning, afternoon, and evening. Seeking 87. We'll see you fucking later.
Yeah.